Hi there. Let me ask you a question. Did you ever felt that something is just off, but everyone around you were acting completely normal? They didn't sense anything. What happened? Hello, my name is Daria, and in this channel we dive into things that can support you, that can support your life. And today we are diving into something I call like this, I call it bullshit detector. Why? I will explain a little bit later, but actually it is our inner guidance system, like our inner personal private detective that can pick up things way before our brain even realizes that anything is happening, because that inner guidance inside us picks up not just what we see or sense with our physical senses, but it picks up and sees what is invisible. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about the energy fields, all the information that is all around us, but we are ignoring it because it's not visible to our eyes. We don't hear it. We cannot touch it with our fingers. But our inner guidance system, our inner intuition picks that up. So that is a real thing. Just pause for a moment and go back in your experiences. Did you ever experience that you met a new person, or maybe you saw a lecture, a podcast with someone who is like an authority and that on some subject, and suddenly you realized that either you feel that feeling in your stomach that is alerting you, or you just feel it in your body that something is off. You can have also like a quiet voice in your head, or or it can be just a knowing something around. I'm not saying that person, but something in that setup is wrong. You have no idea what, because your brain is still not there. You cannot analyze it. There is nothing to analyze. The only thing you have is that feeling in your body. That's it. And that's your intuition, your inner guidance system that is giving you all these subtle clues. You need to know for yourself what those clues are. If you pay attention, you will know. For example, for me, how I feel it is usually in my stomach area. It just starts like I feel like a heaviness if it's a normal thing, or if something really, really off, I can even feel like sick, being instantly sick for no reason. That's one thing. Or you can feel like your body starts to shake a little bit, maybe. There can be very different signals. It's up to you to start observing yourself and learning the signals of your inner guidance system, your intuition, because it's not just knowing. Usually there is some sort of bodily signal. Usually it's a combination of different things. We are just not put our attention to it. So here is your invitation to start observing your body, your reactions, either to new people, or it can be also old people, or people you know for a longer time, or some whatever you are exposed to. Just observe. um yes, because what is the problem here? The problem is that we trained ourselves to ignore our intuition, our inner guiding system, for so long, especially if the society around us, our family, or people who are surrounding us, are not reacting the same way. They don't pick this up. We might feel that, okay, no, I'm wrong, that these signals are wrong. We don't put attention to it, or even if we do and we feel it and we get that warning signal for something, we just completely ignore it because no one else is sensing it. So we are basically saying to our intuition, I'm going to ignore you. It's time to start having a different relationship with that part of ourselves, because this is still who we are. This is still part of ourselves. And because you feel it and no one around you feels it, it doesn't mean that you are wrong. This was also something I had to learn on the hardest possible way over all these 10, 20 and more years, because for a very long time I ignored my inner guiding system. For example, I was introduced to a new person that was supposed to give us an amazing opportunity, like a person with a charisma, with a potential, with every checked all the boxes. And then I met that person and my inner detector was like, oh, no, 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 this is not good. It doesn't mean that the person is bad. No, it just means that whatever around the person, the situation is, you either need to be aware, be cautious, or maybe even don't even go into whatever project, collaboration, or whatever it is. Because at that point, it's very hard to consciously see why our inner guidance system is alerting us. Later, you will see later. Oh yeah, you will see. But at that moment, no. So it's no point analyzing it or saying something is wrong with that person. No, it is just a sign from life, sign from your subconscious, let's say subconscious or intuition, whatever word feels right for you, that you need to be careful, or don't even go there. Depends how strong the signal is. So it is time that you start listening to the signals inside you and stop what? Stop outsourcing your power to people outside you. Because every time you ignore yourself and listen to other persons or society or whatever source, you are outsourcing your power. You are saying, okay, I'm ignoring myself. I don't know good. Everyone else knows better. Everyone else feels better. Everyone else, I should follow everyone else feelings, doings, action, whatever. And with that, you are slowly also building self-doubt. So now it's time to stop. You are also working on bringing your power back. You are the one who is in charge. You are the one who has the whole rights to decide about your life. And you have this amazing tool inside you that is called inner guidance, intuition, signals, life, whatever you want to call it, that is guiding you every single moment in life. So let's start listening to it. And the best part is that you don't even need to do anything. You just need to start being present and observing it. It doesn't require any workshop, any investment, anything. Just start observing yourself and listening to yourself. That's it. And yeah, for me, the hardest part was also when this started to happen to me with people who I don't know personally, but for example, look at their podcasts or their talk, or maybe some workshops. And they can be also people who already built a lot of audience. They have a name in, let's say, I don't like to use spiritual community, but okay, let's say spiritual community or self-development. And my inner guidance, my lovingly saying bullshit radar, is just on high alert. It doesn't mean that that person is bad or teaching whatever or lecturing about something that is wrong. No, usually their words or whatever they are teaching is like very useful. But I cannot ignore myself anymore. So I'm just okay. I acknowledge my inner feelings, my inner intuition, and okay, just observe what will happen. Usually there is going to be something that happens, and even maybe in months or maybe in years, but yeah, I cannot remember one single time when my inner guidance, my intuition would be wrong. And I really tried for years. And even now, when I look back in this, let's say, past 20 years, every single time it was spot on. And so many times I ignored it. It's like crazy. So, yeah, you need to honor your inner signals, because with that, we are going to start building your self confidence, your inner core. And this is like the most important thing if you want to have a fulfilled life, to trust yourself, trust your inner signals, acknowledge what everyone else is saying, but still act in accordance with what you are feeling. Not judge anyone, even if you feel that they are not authentic. Just acknowledge it in terms that, okay, I feel that there is a reason. Maybe I don't see that reason at the moment, but I acknowledge it, and I'm going to be even more observant and trust yourself. If you like this content, if this resonates with you, and if you would like to have a community support in that path, then join my free school community, where we dive even deeper into how you can really start embracing your intuition, yourself. And we do that with the community, with people who are the same path as you, and supporting and I'm supporting you with the workshops we have every month. You have the link below or in my bio, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss my next video. If you have any comments, share it, because I would love to read them. See you next time.